Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Let's take a look and see what we're working on today. All right guys, kind of an interesting build here. I built this Jeep for a gentleman about 2 years ago. It's a 2021 Gladiator diesel. This gentleman was actually deployed when the Jeep came to me. It was in basically stock form, and now it's not. So we're gonna run around and look at a few things, some updates and some things from this previous build. Okay guys, this Jeep is sitting on a 6-inch lift with king coilovers. It's a stock length arm kit in the front. It's adjustable king coilovers. It is a Rubicon, so we built the axles. They're 513 gears. It's got all the heavy duty steering. It's got the RCV axles. I put the trusses on it, the C-gussets, heavy duty ball joints. Just kind of threw the catalog at this one. And to be fair, the customer had basically pre-ordered all the parts for this while he was deployed. Certainly used some of his downtime over there to build his dream truck. So put a set of side steps on it. It's king adjustable shocks in the rear, but still running a coil spring. It is the Evo 6-inch kit. Well, certainly, this is a unique style Jeep. There's some things on it that I may or may not have put on my personal Jeep, but that doesn't matter. That's why this one belongs to him. Kind of went all out, as we said. It's got the light bar across the windshield, light bar across the cowl. Got the Stinger bumper on there with a big boy winch. These are 40s on bead locks. It does have the big brake, TerraFlex big brake kit. The wheels are pretty dirty. In fact, just while it was here today, I don't get to see this Jeep a whole lot. He brought it back for me to do another upgrade, and I happened to notice that the front tires were in pretty terrible condition. And I asked him how long it had been since he rotated it, and he said never. So that's what about 17,000 miles of non-rotation on a 40 looks like. So went ahead and got them rotated, bought them a little life left through the first part of spring anyway, and then I'm sure we'll put another set of 40s on it. The reason he brought this Jeep today was this. He actually supplied this hood, had it pre-painted, and it's a fiberglass hood made by X-Sprite, and he brought that in, so we stuck that on this morning. Actually pretty good install. Everything uses all the stock hardware, stock hood prop, stock spring, hood latches, everything. It does come with aftermarket sprayers for the windshield sprayer, but other than that, everything else is a direct bolt on. So certainly the hood is aggressive, but I think it flows well with the overall theme of the build of the Jeep. Let's take a look in the bed. We put this Black Horse kind of a Razorback on it back when we did the build, and it's got a matching 40 in the rear on a spare tire carrier that's actually hydraulically actuated. You pull those handles on both sides, and the tire goes up flat to give you plenty of storage space underneath. He's running an aftermarket rear bumper, Oracle tail lights. Certainly a large investment on the build. Sometimes the parts list adds up to nearly half of what the Jeep cost. So certainly we've all been a part of that and still are, and love to do it, but they say Jeep stands for just empty every pocket, so we'll keep that theme rolling. All right guys, this is the 3.0 Eco Diesel. Of course this was bought new like this. Don't think they offered that many of the Eco Diesel. I think it was kind of a limited offering, and I'm not even sure if you can still get that engine. He's had relatively good luck with this so far. He did have to have a fuel pump put in at about 4,000 miles, but as long as he keeps it maintenance well, it should go the distance. Underneath we talked about the build with the axles. It's also got an Adams front drive shaft in the front. We are still running a stock 2-piece in the rear, but it does have a carrier bearing drop. And the same with the rear, you know, welded in that that truss and re-geared it as well. Of course, it's still running factory lockers, but he's had no issues with those, you know, to date, so that's a good thing. Jeep performs well off-road considering the long wheelbase. He's done a few of you know, some local rides, and even took it up to Gatlinburg and rode up in the mountains when it was snowing. And other than the fact of this, you know, the longer wheelbase of a Gladiator, Jeep's very capable and does well. All right, guys, we talked about the tire carrier. Once you release these latches on both sides, then the tire simply raises up and self-supports, which again gives you that, you know, at least the full use of the bed floor. So we're going to slide the stock hood back in there and shut the tailgate, and this one will be ready for pickup. Guys, it's Gladiator Day here at the shop. We just put a couple of batteries in this Gladiator. Really clean truck. Had the traditional aux battery failure, so we went ahead and threw a new set of batteries in this one. You can hear the storms coming in. All right, guys, and the last Gladiator for the day, I've got this one in, put a 3.5-inch kit on it and some 22s not that long ago. And today we're going to be putting one of the roll tight bed covers, the kind that actually roll up and collapse on themselves. So we'll get that opened up, take a look at it, and then do the install. All right, guys, here's that bed cover. It's a roll-in lock. Looking forward to doing this install. I haven't done one of these yet, so we'll get it open and get all the pieces broken out. We'll go from there. All right, guys, got it all unboxed. Well, there it is, guys. Got the rolling lock bed cover installed. Pretty easy install, and you know, there's always a YouTube video if you need help doing the install. Great product, seems to fit really well. It's got this strap. Pull the strap, doing it one-handed here. Pull it all the way out and lock it. Obviously that would be easier with two hands. Lock the tailgate. It's got a key lock right here, keeps it secure. Great look, great finished product, and we'll add that security and even some weather tightness to the bed now. You know, we always tell every customer there are no waterproof bed covers, but certainly much more secure and watertight than it would be without. So great product, great install, and I think the customer's really going to be happy. Guys, like I said, today was kind of Gladiator Day here in the shop. You know, we did the hood on the big Wargasm built Gladiator. We did the maroon Gladiator. We put a set of batteries in it, and in this maroon Gladiator, we put that rolling lock bed cover on it. So I hope you enjoyed what we worked on today. Tune in as always. We usually upload a video at least once a week, and appreciate the you know, appreciate the views, and make sure that you subscribe, like, and share. We'll see you next week.